We are releasing an abundance of carbon dioxide into the air. In the event that carbon dioxide emissions are severely reduced or eliminated, where is all the carbon dioxide going to go? To answer this question, let's look at many of the natural reservoirs for carbon dioxide that exist on the Earth. The Northern Hemisphere reforestation is the fastest method the Earth uses to remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Through photosynthesis of trees, carbon dioxide is consumed and oxygen is released. From reforestation in the Northern Hemisphere, where most of the land exists, more photosynthesis occurs and therefore more carbon dioxide is removed from the atmosphere. However, when trees are cut and burned, that carbon dioxide is released back into the atmosphere, and less photosynthesis occurs. When there is more carbon dioxide in the air, plants grow faster and more efficiently as long as they have the other adequate nutrients available. As the air becomes more concentrated with carbon dioxide, the stomata on leaves that pass air in and out of the plant decrease in both quantity and size. This results in less water being lost through the plant's stomata, which leads to faster growth, which reduces atmospheric carbon dioxide. Farmers use massive quantities of nitrogen around the world to fertilize their crops. When their crops are harvested in the fall, the nitrogen absorbed by the plants is converted into nitric acid, which is taken up into the atmosphere. The nitrogen then returns to the surface via precipitation and leads to an increase in tree and plant growth. This increase in plant growth causes more carbon dioxide consumption to occur. Another large carbon dioxide sink on the planet is the ocean. While CO2 can dissolve quickly into surface water, as the carbon dioxide is forced to penetrate deeper into the ocean, it takes more time. This process can take anywhere from 8 to 1,000 years depending on how deep it must travel. However, even when the surface water is depleted of all natural carbonate ions, it can still absorb more carbon dioxide with the consequence of decreased pH. This process is called ocean acidification and is a very concerning problem in our world today. Another carbon dioxide sink on Earth occurs through the dissolution of seafloor carbonates. When water becomes enriched in carbon dioxide, it slowly travels towards the seafloor. Upon contact with fresh surface area, the carbonate dissolves and both carbon dioxide and carbonate are converted to bicarbonate. Fresh surface area on the ocean is created by stirring called bioturburation. This process is caused by the burrowing of animals such as worms on the seafloor. The final carbon dioxide sink discussed in this video is the slowest but most permanent method of removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, called the weathering of continental rocks. The process occurs when surface rocks are weathered and take in atmospheric carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is stored in silicate rocks, which then precipitate through rivers to the seafloor where they are stored very permanently. All images copyright 2016. Thank you for watching this video. While these processes remove CO2 from the atmosphere, they are currently overwhelmed by the amount of CO2 entering the atmosphere. As we continue to emit CO2 into the atmosphere, we prolong the time necessary for these processes to stabilize the Earth. We must take action quickly.